Pull.
We're keeping our eyes on the target on this Explore TV episode with our first stop at Suffolk Trap and Skeet in Yaphank, where Mike, our patient instructor, started with the basics.
You're holding the weight, now the gun feels heavy. If you bring your elbow out, it's going to balance it.
This is almost like ballet arms.
This is the targets that we're shooting at. It's a clay pitch or asphalt pitch. They break fairly easy. The whole thing, stare at the target as hard as you can. Point at it with your finger. The gun's going to follow your eyes. When you pull a trigger, you're going to break the target. Okay. Mental confidence. That's a very big part of this game.
How long have you been doing this?
For about a year and a half.
What's a girl from Belmore doing shooting guns?
Well,
Shopping at the mall is no good anymore? I see your manicure is pretty fresh.
the biggest tip I could give you is put your eye on the target. That's it. Look at the target and follow through. It's easy. I'll teach you.
All right.
Just underneath. Bang.
Okay.
Right.
He said bang.
There you go.
I got it.
Perfect. Excellent job.
After Skeet, it was on to sporting clays, often described as golf with a shotgun. It's a bit more involved, and some would say more difficult.
On sporting clays, you shoot 100.
Oh, 100, okay.
In trap and skeet, you shoot 25. So there'll be about 13, 14, 15, 16 stations usually in a course of sporting clays.
And out of 100, how much are you getting?
Well, on a good day, I'll probably be in the 80s. And a regular day, 70s.
Okay.
You know, it's a decent shooter. It's a B class shooter. That's what you should end on. That pair, that thing smoked it, baby.
And then it was my turn.
Excellent job.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you were just a little bit out in front.
Okay.
Got that?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
Excellent job.
Our next stop, C&B Archery in Hicksville.
Archery is a sport that my youngest shooter coming in shooting is 5 years old.
And will still be better than I will be.
Well, maybe, yeah, possibly.
Pin on and release. Release.
Let go. Let go the arrow. Let it go. The whole thing with archery is the form. The form that you have and how we teach them to hold the bow so that they're not hurting themselves or hurting anyone else. Main object of it is keeping your eye on the target, and it's just like anything else. There are no pictures hung in our facility outside of the target pictures that we have.
Anchor under your jaw, nose to the string. Release. Fire.
On the red.
And shoot.
How many times can you get the bullseye in one session while you're here?
I've had it a 30, but, not that often. But I get pretty well.
So how is it scored? It means you get...
10 is a bullseye, and 9 is the outside of it, and then it goes back to 1.
Now explain to me the Robin Hood, shooting the Robin Hood.
Robin Hood is shooting into the gold and shooting one arrow into the other arrow into the gold.
Would you recommend this as like a date night? Would this be...
Yes, definitely. There are a lot of people do it for a date night.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. They don't use their date as target, though, right?
No.
Okay, so tell me how you got into this as a family.
Well, my husband's a hunter.
Okay.
And he got my son into it, and Anthony started shooting. All of us started here, and we all liked it, so we started shooting more and more, and then Anthony started doing competition now.
It's a very addicting sport. It's fun, and just like my friend Ronnie over there says, it's just like bowling, but you get to wear your own shoes.
So I may not be Robin Hood, but I did get a few in the yellow. And that's our show for this week. Tune in next week for another episode of Explore TV.